Hey there, my name is Lindsay Green with Get Gorgeous with Lindsay Green, and today I'm going to do for you a basic hack, which basically means 4 colors, 1 brush for my whole face. And I love this technique. I love when you start out that you don't have to start out with a ton if you don't want to, and that you can literally do your face with 4 colors. So what I have here is, this is actually a double a palette 8, but I'm going to use just the top part today and just do my 2 highlight colors. One is my main highlight, one is my brightener for those dark circles and just that kind of as a concealer, and then contour. Don't be scared, I'll show you quick ways to use it, and then a lip and cheek. And that's what I'm going to do for my face today. I'm going to use 1 brush. All of our brushes are multi-purpose, so you can use really any of our face brushes and do your entire face with them, from contour to lips. And this is just the one I've chose today, called the Buff Brush. It is a full coverage brush. It is a favorite of so many, and you can do everything with it. So let's go ahead and get started, okay? The Buff Brush has a bigger side. It's angled, if you can see. Both sides are angled, but I like to do my contour with the smaller angled side. I tend to start with contour, especially when I'm teaching, because it's the most intimidating. But you do not have to be intimidated by contour. It is so easy to use the way that Saint has done it, and you'll fall in love with the look that it gives your face. I definitely encourage you to do a before and after of your old makeup routine, maybe without contour, and then your makeup routine with this contour. It'll literally amaze you how you lose like 10 pounds off your face. So let's go ahead and get started, okay? My face has been primed with our Stay Spray because I tend to be a little bit more oily, so I like the Stay Spray underneath. If you are dry, you may not want to do that, but you can always talk to your artist about what's best for your skin. Picking up with the smaller side of the Buff Brush, I'm going to go into the contour, and I'm just going to pick up some product. Its consistency is a little bit different than maybe our highlight colors. It's a little thicker, but don't be alarmed. It's going to go on perfectly. So I've got contour here, and where you want that to go is you want it to shadow and sculpt your face. So you can see these natural shadows right here on my face. That's where I'm going to take it. And don't worry, we'll blend in just a bit, but I'm just taking it right there, kind of not on the bottom of my cheekbones, almost on my cheekbones, okay? And then you don't want to take it too far down your face, because you can imagine the further your shadow goes, the more sunken your face will look. The other place I'm going to take it is up here. Now you'll notice I have some blemishes going on right now. It's actually dry skin, but it looks like pimples. But our contour has coverage, so you do not have to put anything underneath. Now, if you have, some really problem areas, there's nothing wrong with doing a little bit of your highlight color underneath your contour, but I think it's really cool that it has coverage and that you're going to get that, minimal makeup look, without being caked on just by using your contour. So I have a larger forehead, so what I did was I went ahead and went all the way across my forehead with the contour, okay? And I'll just go ahead. You want it to be blended into your hairline, and of course you want it to be natural there on your face, and we'll make it look natural. The next place that contour can go, if you prefer, is right here on your jawline, okay? And by doing your jawline, you're going to just give yourself a more defined jawline. If you have sharp angles there, you may not want to do that, but I don't. So I like to do that. And I'm just going to go ahead and brush that down so I don't forget, okay? So we'll do contour in 2 more places after we get a little bit more makeup on, but those are the 3 places. And if you think about it as a learner, kind of a cool concept to remember is it's basically a 3 on each side of your face. So if you're intimidated by contour, just think 3. And I'm just going to go ahead and, while we're talking, I was just going to blend that, and I'll blend it a little bit more here in just a sec. Okay? So the next thing I'm going to use is my main highlight color. That is what we call our foundation's highlight. This is the one that is the closest to my skin tone. Now, when you get color matched, it looks a little different. It looks a little scary, but creams blend so beautifully into your face. So I'm going to use this brush, and I'm just going to, I use the bigger end, put that on my nose, anywhere a man's beard would be on your nose, and you can blend it out. Once you get used to putting the makeup, you won't have to blend as much, but at the beginning, you'll notice yourself having to blend. And then I just did kind of a palm tree here and here, okay? So I got a little coverage there, and that is your main color, your camouflage color. It's gonna take everything, kind of take away any blemishes or imperfections that you don't like there. Okay, the next, my favorite part, the brightener color. This is my light highlight color. It's too light for my skin, but it's going to mask my dark circles, and it's going to create, just to bring some really nice light to my eyes. So you see, I just kind of went down, and I can use that product and work over. But I took it down my nose because I wanted to slim my nose. And then I like to put a little bit over here as well, okay? And then if you have any extra, you can just put it on your eyelids as a primer, okay? But kind of a swoop here and there, and you're gonna get some brightness from your color, okay? And then I just kind of work it. I put that swoop down and then I just work it around, okay? Then you can do another right here. I'll just use the excess right there. And I'm just going ahead and blending that in, okay? As much as I can. But see that brightness, tired mama, kind of be gone. The other places you can put this brightener color, I'm using the smaller end, by the way. It's kind of there in the center of your forehead, on your chin, and then right there. Now, if you have a pointy chin, you may not want to define that area anymore, but if you have just, you know, you can always do that, okay? Now, let's work on our nose. We're almost done for a basic hack, okay? I'm going to just use this smaller side and just pick up a little bit of contour there on the end. And I'm going to just take a little bit of that contour down my nose. This is not something you have to do, but it is absolutely something you can do with 4 colors in a brush. And I think that's pretty cool that you can get such, you know, a professional makeup look from 4 colors in a brush. So I'm just kind of blending that out, and I'm gonna take that brightener color, take it down my nose, okay? All right, so we've got our 3D makeup on, 3 colors that make up 3D foundation. I'm just gonna take this brush, you don't even need to clean it off, and I'm just gonna make sure that we're well blended. The main area, of course, that I need to work on is contour. So I'm just gonna make sure we're good. I want that line to not, I don't want a harsh line there, but I do want a nice shadow because like I said, I have a larger forehead, so that's something that it's a little bit of a problem area for me. So I like to make sure that I have a good contour there. And then the last but not least, I'm just going to blend out my contour. You don't want to blend it out too much. You want a nice shadow there, but you don't want any harsh lines. And do it on this side. Last but not least, we're going to put a little lip and cheek on. We have some beautiful fun colors, but today I'm going to use this color right here called Desert Sunset. It's perfect for spring and fall. I'm just going to pick up with my brush, I haven't had to clean it off, and just do a little bit right above that contour. That's going to give your face even more of a lift because you're putting it right above that contour and it's just bringing color to your face, okay? And then I can use my finger if I want and go in and put a little bit on my lips. Y'all, that is 4 colors for a basic look on my face. I look so much more put together, don't look tired. Love this concept, and I love that you can start with something so small. Thank you so much for watching.